Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back. So a little bit of new information, well, new-ish, regarding the game Farmagia, or Farmagia, however you say it, which, if you don't know by now, is the farming and monster taming game that the creator of Fairy Tail and Eden Zero is currently assisting on in both the artistic and story side of things. I've gone over this a bit in a past video, which I will leave linked below, but basically this is a game where you can build up your own army of monsters, cultivate the land, and have to go up against the Eurasian Says, which Fairy Tail fans will recognize, at least with regards to its name, because the characters are different. Now, I know that the Fairy Tail anime gets a lot of flack, however, I am personally a fan of it in general, and it's interesting because Fairy Tail recently kickstarted its latest series, being the 100-Year Quest, and not too long before this, Farmagia gets revealed to be coming to Switch in 2024. Something really important to note about Mashima, the creator of Fairy Tail, is that a lot of concepts, art, characters, etc. are oftentimes recycled through the different series. I never checked out his original work, but at least between Fairy Tail and Eden Zero, we see a lot of references to previous characters, and you kind of get that vibe to a lesser degree with Farmagia. That being said, we did actually get a confirmation that there will be some type of anime for this game, which will act as a way to hype it up. However, as of right now, we don't know if it's going to be just an anime arc, a short series, a movie, or a full-fledged serialized anime with a manga or whatever. For further information, the game describes the story as follows, which I'm assuming the anime will take heavy inspiration from, with some differences, kind of like what Pokemon's anime does. But anyways, the Steam description reads, after the death of Felicidad's ruler, the despotic overlord Glaza seizes power and imposes an oppressive regime on the world's inhabitants. As Ten and his fellow Farmagia friends command an army of monsters as you explore and battle across the treacherous lands of the underworld, collecting resources to take back to your farm. There you'll upgrade your skills as a Farmagia, growing more monsters to nurture, and developing their new traits and your battle against Glaza and the Eurasian Says. Now, with the creator generally taking ideas from his past works and some of the imagery I've seen in the game itself, I could potentially see a monster summoning system similar to the gate keys from Fairy Tail, where you essentially can summon spirits or whatever based on your own magical power. I think this would be really cool as well if they decide to have some monsters that take direct reference to some of the celestial spirits from that anime, making them more monster-like instead of human-esque, of course. But yeah, the entire celestial spirit system that was already present in Fairy Tail is essentially its own type of monster taming. So that would be pretty cool. Other than that, guys, I did think this was pretty interesting, especially that the game would be getting an anime. As you all know, I'm not the biggest farming game fan, but games like Moonstone Island, where you're not really forced to just farm all the time, definitely can be really good. So I am going to be going into this with an open mind. Other than that, if you do want to stay up to date on this game or just monster taming games in general, make sure you subscribe to this channel if you're not already. You can also check out my Twitter, Discord, Patreon, and more linked below. And special thanks to our supporters, especially Jim Hamilton, Dro Ghost, Candy Morency, TragSoft, and Nemo. And we'll see you next time. Peace.